Welcome back to Escape with Jimmy. A lot of people have reached out to me. What's my opinion post the game Morocco versus Nigeria? I'll be honest. Table officiating, that was the standard for possibly Division 10 in the maybe Libyan League. The level of officiating in this tournament has been appalling. It's been sad. It's meant the whole point of hosting Afcon and Morocco for this particular time and period in the year was to be like a dress rehearsal for the World Cup tournament for that Morocco will be co-hosting with Portugal. And basically, I know I had a chat with Tunde and he said the level of organization was fantastic. We saw Iwobi saying the pitch, the quality of the pitch was fantastic. And we've seen where the LOC have come to the fore, showing that they do know how to organize a very good competition, minus the towel stealing. Minus the towel stealing, because to be honest with you, seeing such level of mediocrity on the world stage, it's not good for African football, I'll be very honest. And I didn't want to say anything because I know a lot of people have been sharing. I also have been sharing on my Instagram, TikTok and all that, seeing how the seasons have been unfolding. It's quite sad because I'm sure a number of African players will go back to their teams and will be the butt of quite a number of jokes. Maybe I can imagine Nwabali going back to his club and having his all of his towels being stolen by his colleagues just to make fun of him. And you know, these are things that we shouldn't be saying. And seeing the ball boys trying to make the towels, not because they feel it's anything, because they feel it will give the keeper an undue advantage. Where? And it's quite sad. And I saw where the second goalkeeper for Senegal holding the towel down for Edouard Mendy, and you know, a player went to stand in front of him and you know, just to make sure. What? This is 2026. Come on, guys. And I feel it doesn't portray African football in the light. We Nigerians, we Africans know the flair that comes with African football, the passing, the beautiful goals, the excitement that comes with each goal, the way you hug your family members, the way you buy drinks for friends when you're going to watch a Nigerian game. You know, that kind of excitement that comes with it. And it's quite sad that the Moroccan LOC have let the emotions actually get the better of them, because starting from when Senegal were getting to the train station, no adequate security, and it's quite sad. And I think this is not how we do it. This is not how you do it. And if we can all cast our minds back just to a few months ago, where we had Kagaga speaking of the quality of African footballers, and imagine him sitting on his couch without his Premiership medal and pointing fingers at how we've shown ourselves on the world stage. It's quite sad, because watching the game, I saw Infantino, I saw the FIFA man, the FIFA top man there, and we had a whole host of VIPs there that were disappointed with the level of not just the officiating, but the way it was all carried out. And I feel we could do better. We could do better. Fair play to Senegal. They got their tactics right on the day. They got a bit unlucky. They made do with what they did. But at the end of the day, let us sit down and be honest with ourselves. The rules are the rules. You can't tell your players to go inside. You can't. I'm sure over the coming days we would see how much influence that decision will come back to haunt the Senegalese team. To be very honest with you, the rules are the rules. You can't tell them to go inside during the game. Not the role the referee plays in a game is like alpha and omega. He can do, undo. VAR might call him, might decide not to answer them, he might give a goal. For instance, my very good Charlie friend, that officiated the Nigeria versus Morocco game. You know, who knows? Maybe he's trying to buy a villa in Casablanca with the level of poor officiating. Even my local team, Jalisco, would not accept such level of officiating. You know, I feel sad. I feel sad. I do watch games even all over the UK. Watch a couple of games, and I know not just high level games, not just Chelsea games I like to watch. I go around, watch Kidderminster, watch West Bromwich, and see the level of officiating. And you see it's not biased, it's pure. You give it when you should give it. And for me, it's just appalling. And to make and to top it all off, Morocco are giving the Afcon Fair Play Award. Jokes on the people who issued those awards, jokes on them. And if I was to choose the man of the match for the Morocco versus Senegal game, stand out the ref. Chief, clock it. Clock it. You've embarrassed your whole generation and your family members. I hope this might not be a case of you retiring from here and not being able to go to any more world stages to be able to do this. And I know that several legal actions have been taken against Senegal by Morocco. They've launched their complaints with CAF, FIFA. I'm sure if they are not able to succeed, CAS will be the next thing. So for me, the power balance of African football was supposed to come out. We're supposed to show the beauty of it all. And cases of stealing towels by the net, cases of harassing the fans. I can imagine probably the Three Lions going to play the World Cup there. And I try to tell me the way the Senegalese fans were beaten, you're going to be using a baton on Three Lions fans. Just saying. I'm just trying to put it through. And it was just 15 minutes of madness that everybody needs to be accountable for. It's sad. We can do better. And moving forward for me, and the weird thing was this year's competition had the record prize money. I think it was $10 million. $10 million, and you know, we've not had it that good in African football. And for moving forward, I'll be looking forward to what actions CAF will take. I know it's not going to bode well for Senegal. To be very honest with you, I feel sad. I feel gutted. I'm not happy about it, but we make do with what we have and try to see what happens. And shout out to the Paneka. Shout out to theirs. For me, was it overconfidence? Was it, pride? Was it arrogance? Was it overthinking? With that Paneka, let me just chip it and, all glory to me. No, that was terrible. And I hear some people saying I intentionally chipped it that way. What level of crap is that? If Edward Mendy had gone to the other way, would they have been able to catch the ball? Come on. All that was just a terrible penalty taking. At the big stage, the big dogs come out. That was not good enough, DS. He will learn from it. I know he said the soul is hurting. Soul is hurting. With all the rubbish they do. With all the rubbish Morocco do. Nobody can step forward and say Morocco. Enough. But that's it. For me, I just feel it's gone. Actions, reactions. But I have to look at my team of the tournament for me. Without going forward, I'll say at the back, Edward Mendy, top class. Was fantastic throughout. Rob could have taken it for Morocco. Either way, on the right-hand side, Diatta was fantastic throughout on the right-hand side for me. And for me, looking at it, Calvin Bassey statistically was really fantastic. I was making quite a lot of passes. I had Rabah for Al Ali. I watched some of their games, and he really came through the lights for Egypt. On the left-hand side, I have Bruno for Super Eagles. That guy reminded me of Celeste Babayaro. The way he goes forward, the way he bumps forward, and the way he comes back. Bruno, exciting times. I think Ola should be really scared right now, because that guy right now I can literally put Bruno on the right hand side. I'm sure he's going to do good. He's going to do good. In the middle, Gaye of Everton really played the games of his life. Sangare of Mali that plays for Rapid Wien. That guy knows how to hold the middle. And Ademola Lukman was fantastic all through statistically, all through the games. He was top notch. Then we have Osimhen, then we have Mane, and not forgetting Salah on the wings. And for me, it will be just slightly. Takes the bench, but at the end of the day, someone has to win, someone has to lose. It's a game of football. That's how it works. So anyway, thanks a lot for a lot of people joining me on this move with me, catching vibes. I can see the likes on the YouTube. Thank you very much. I can see the follow on TikTok, Instagram. Thanks a lot for that. I appreciate it. Keep tapping, keep liking, keep sharing, keep reposting. And my plan was to get a Nigerian jersey to give out to any lucky person. But someone said, but Senegal won the Nations Cup. I should give out a Senegal football jersey. And someone said, why? The host country, Morocco. The jersey is also beautiful. So now I'm torn, I'll be honest. I've looked on the Nike website, I've looked on Puma website, and it's, the jerseys are quite beautiful. So what I want you to do is I'm going to put a poll and see for people to just choose and say which one they want me to give out. Either a Nigerian jersey, is a Senegalese jersey, or Moroccan jersey. Out of the three, I'm going to be putting a poll there. Click on it. And I know some of my friends that I have more than 10 or 15 different jerseys, and we just want to click on Morocco. Okpe, Deji, please, let's be guided. Let's be guided, guys. And keep sharing, and let's keep the love vibes, and keep watching. I've got exciting times ahead, and I know my hair. Yeah. Anyway, thanks a lot. Have a good week here. Cheers.